Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to another one of our daily class meetings. Before I begin, we're starting a new book, but I did not get a copy of the book from school when I was at school the other day, so I had to order one, and hopefully I'll have it tomorrow. It's one of our Junie B. Jones books. All right, let's get into our calendar. We are at a new month now. Let's go back and talk about months for a second. After Christmas, we changed from 2019 to 2020. When we started in the year 2020, the first month we were in school was January. So that was the first month. The second month is when we have Valentine's Day, so that would be February. That's the second month. The third month of the school year is when my birthday is and St. Patrick's Day. That is the month of March. So that's our third month. The fourth month is when Easter happened this year and we weren't in school, unfortunately. That was the month of April. The last month we just did was the month of May. That was our fifth month. So this is our sixth month of the year now. We're into 6 months. 5 and 1 is 6. And our sixth month is June. So let's look at our June calendar. Today is, what day of the week is it, boys and girls? Monday, right? Monday, June 1st. 2020. There's no number here yesterday because I've already put away the May numbers, but we know that there were 31 days in May. So yesterday was what day of the week? Sunday. Now this says June, but it was May yesterday, May 31st, 2020. It's harder for you because it's not up there. But tomorrow all these will shift and we'll be all into June. So if yesterday was Sunday and today is Monday, tomorrow will be Tuesday, June 2nd, 2020. I had to turn the calendar. It's kind of at an angle. I apologize, but the glare from the sun was making it hard to read all of the numbers if I didn't turn it, so I had to turn it. No holidays or anything of big importance this week. Next week, they're not marked here, but next Thursday, which is June 11th, if you're in Miss Ditzel's class, you'll meet Miss Ditzel in the back parking lot anytime between 12:45 and 1:45 in that bus loop. She has some special surprises for you, and it's a way for her to say goodbye to you personally. And then on Friday next week, June 12th, 2020, I forgot about my own class. That same day, Thursday, June 11th, at 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, Mr. Vanderwerf's class will be joining me and Miss Squire in the back so that we can say goodbye to you. We have some things for you. It'll be our own little class goodbye type thing. Then on Friday, June 12th, 2020, the teachers, and I'm going to give you more info when I get it, but the teachers, all of the teachers, the gym teacher, the music teacher, the art teacher, any of the teachers you had in kindergarten, we're all going to be around the school with signs, and you're going to be able to drive by really slowly and beep and wave to all of us, and we're going to make signs. It'll be a way to say goodbye to the entire community and thank you. So that will be next Friday, June 12th at 12 o'clock if you're able to make it. Now, going on with the calendar, Saturday, June 13th is Grace's birthday. So we'll be singing happy birthday to Grace somewhere in here. I've got to decide, possibly the 10th will be our last day of videos. Is probably going to be next Wednesday, the 10th. So we'll sing happy birthday to Grace at that point. That's the only birthday in both two classes in June is Gracie. Sunday, June 14th, is what we call Flag Day. It's where we celebrate the flag of the United States of America. So it's Flag Day, and we'll talk about that a little bit next week. Saturday, June 20th, is the official first day of summer. So that's the day that summer begins. It's a very exciting time. And then Sunday, June 21st, is Father's Day. Similar to how Mother's Day is in May, Father's Day is in June. It's where we celebrate dads. So, all right, so there's our calendar, boys and girls. Let's take a look at our clock. And I just realized I didn't bring something here. Oh well. So here's our clock. And what time is the clock set for, boys and girls? Can you say 8 o'clock? Right? Good. Again, telling time to the hour. You can see that glare in the clock. What time is that, boys and girls? 10 o'clock. Good. Let's do one more. I want all of my kids, and Miss Stitzel's class counts as my kids too. I want all of you guys to go to 2nd grade being able to tell time. What time does that say, boys and girls? That is 1 o'clock. Good. Now, we talked about if the big hand is at the top of the clock, it's the beginning of a new hour, which is why we just look at the hour hand and say this is 1 o'clock. But as the big hand moves around the clock and gets from the 12 to the 3, that is 15 minutes. You see the 15 there? It takes 15 minutes. So if this is 1 o'clock, everybody say 1 o'clock. Say it like Patrick Star. 1 o'clock. Good. This would be 1:15. Can you guys say it like that? 1:15. So 1 o'clock, 1:15. Anytime the minute hand is on the 3, that means it's gone 15 minutes past the hour that just started. And then, of course, when it gets to the bottom of the clock, this would be 1 what? 30, right? 1:30. So 1 o'clock, 1:15, 1:30. Now, the last one I want to teach you is this. Okay, so let's go back to here. That's 1 o'clock. When the minute hand goes from there all the way to the 9, it takes 45 minutes to get there. Is it at the 2 o'clock yet? No, it's not at the 2, so this is still 1. So you always have to look and see what is this touching, or what was the last face number that it touched. It's not touching the 2 yet. It's going to get there, you see, but it's not there yet. So this would be 1, and when the minute hand starts at 1 o'clock and goes around the clock like this from the 12 all the way back to the 9, that takes 45 minutes. So this would be 1:45. So let's do the 2 o'clock hour now. What time, guys? 2 o'clock. So if this is 2 o'clock, this would be 2:15, right? And if that's 2:15, this would be 2:30. And if that's 2:30, this would be 2:45. And if that's 2:45, then this is beginning of a new hour. Now it's pointing at the 3 o'clock. So that is how you tell time to the hour and half hour, which is all you need to know in 1st grade. But as I said to you guys are super smart, and I figured you could probably do the 15-minute intervals all the way around the clock. Now, instead of doing a whole new video, I'm just going to run over and get the packet that I want to explain to you guys for today. So there's going to be dead space. So while I'm doing that, I want you to look at this calendar and figure out how many days are in June and what day of the week the last day of June falls on. Are you ready? I'm going to run and get that thing, and you're going to figure those out. How many days are in June, and what day of the week is the last day in June? You ready? Go. I'm coming, guys. I'm almost there. And here I'm back. So, hopefully you figured that out. So whatever I would say for you to do is to go to the last day of the month. And what number is that? Can you guys see that? That is a 30. So how many days are in June? 30 days in June. So that was the first question I asked you to figure out. The second question is, if this is the last day of June, what day of the week does it fall on? So you just go like this, take your finger and go up. What day of the week is it, boys and girls? It is Tuesday. Excellent, excellent, excellent. You guys are going to be so good. Your second grade teachers are going to be really proud that you're able to do some of these things. Last week, I dropped these off, Animals and Habitats, from June 1st to June 17th. It's the last packet of Animals and Habitats paperwork. So today's lesson is on the freshwater habitats, what a freshwater habitat is. So you're going to listen to a video that is done by Miss Coquitas and her daughter Reese. It's really cute. So today you're going to listen to their video, watch their video about the freshwater habitat. And again, you can go to the Jackson Primary Batavia Grade 1 YouTube page, go to playlists, find June 1st to 17th, day 1, and that's where the video is located. We're also going to start looking at shapes and classifying shapes. So you're going to start out by figuring out shapes that have 5 sides. Shapes that have, so you're going to circle any of those pictures where a shape has 5 sides. So picture a rectangle, picture a square for a second. How many sides do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4 sides. So if a square has 4 sides, that's not what they're looking for. They're looking for shapes that have 5 sides. For number 2, circle the shapes that have no straight sides. So if it's a curvy shape, does it have any straight sides? No, a straight side would be, so I'm flipping around here, let's keep that page. This would be a straight side, going up and down or going this way, or if it's tilted straight. If it's straight, you don't circle it. So you're going to circle the ones that have 0 or no straight sides. Then you're going to circle the shapes where every corner is a square. Check this out. Look at this corner. You see how it's a square corner? A square corner, a square corner, a square corner. Every shape that has every corner is a square. So does this even have any corners, boys and girls? No. So I don't think you're going to circle that one. Then they want you to draw a shape that has 3 sides. I'm not going to tell you what that is, but you'll know. And then I want you to draw another shape that has a different shape that also has 3 sides. What shape has 3 sides? It's a triangle. Good. All right. So you'll figure that out. And then on the back, there are some activities for you to do. They're asking for what do these all have in common? So they all have what? And try to figure out what they all have, okay? And I'm going to talk about those with you tomorrow. And circle the shape that in this group that would fit in this group. And then draw 2 more shapes that you could put in this group. And draw 1 shape that would not fit in that group. All of those shapes have 3 sides. So if you're going to draw a picture here that doesn't fit in this group, will it have 3 sides? No. So this is your only video for today. So hopefully you'll do well with this packet. If you have any questions, have Mom or Dad dojo me. But starting tomorrow, I want to go through some of this with you. So you guys have a great day, and I miss you guys all tremendously. Bye.